Because Christmas is called the Sparkle Box. Sparkle Box. Isn't it pretty? And it says in the beginning, Dear Reader, Dear Reader, you are the light of the world. Make it sparkle.
Yes.
That's what this is about. Okay, can you see? Snowflakes swirled through the air as Sam and his mom stopped to look in the toy store window. With Christmas only a few weeks away, Sam needed to make his Christmas list. He tugged on his mom's sleeve and pointed to the train. He loved the shiny red engine. Good? Okay, I just want this to be uncomfortable for years. Okay. Later, as Sam and his mom curled up on the couch to read a Christmas book, something sparkly on the mantel caught his eye. Mom, is that a present for me? He asked. Sam's mom tousled his hair. It's a special gift called a sparkle box. We'll open it together later, but we need to fill it first. Sam was excited. It's hard to wait. Driving home from school the next day, Sam's mom stopped at a building he had never been to before. She asked him to help her carry in some food and blankets. Sam peeked into the bag he was carrying and noticed a box of macaroni and cheese. His favorite. What are we doing with this stuff, Mom? She smiled and said, we're giving it to people who don't have enough food to eat or blankets to keep them warm. But inside the building, Sam didn't see anyone who looked cold or hungry. Just a nice lady with a big smile who thanked him. On the way home, they drove by the park. It was dusk, and pretty Christmas lights had just come on. As they stopped at a traffic light, Sam noticed someone on a bench, curled up and sleeping. His mother noticed too. That's someone who may get one of our blankets, she said softly. He doesn't have anywhere to live. Sam felt bad. It would be sad not to have a home to live in. Sam hung up his coat. It was good to be home. As he sat at the kitchen table to have a snack, he noticed the sparkle box gleaming on the mantel. Mom, did you put anything in the sparkle box yet? He asked shyly. Well, actually, I did put something in it today, she had answered, but it's still not ready to be opened. We need to add a couple more things to it. Sam wondered what was inside. Could you resist? The days flew by, and soon it was time for one of Sam's favorite events, a Christmas party at his dad's office. There was always lots of delicious food and a present for every child at the party. Sam's dad thanked everyone for coming. He talked about how blessed they were when many people in the world struggle for something as simple as clean water to drink. He said a village in Africa would receive a special gift this year, thanks to the money donated by employees and their families. The gift was a well that would provide clean water for the entire village. Sam asked his mom if his family helped. Yes, dear, we did. He looked around. The grown-ups were smiling, but there were tears too. Happy tears, his mother said. As his dad tucked him into bed that night, Sam thought about his Christmas list, and that reminded him of another present. Daddy, did you and Mom fill up the sparkle box yet? Sam asked. Well, we added something to it tonight, but it's still not ready to be opened. Sam drifted off to sleep, imagining what could be inside. What do you think's inside? What do you think is inside? A list.
Let's open and see.
A few days later, Sam was filled with excitement as he shopped with his mom. Tomorrow was his school party. there was a Christmas tree called a mitten tree, where the kids could hang mittens, hats, and scarves for people who needed them. Sam picked out the biggest pair of mittens he could find. He also bought a candy bar for himself with his own money. When he turned to leave, Sam heard the tinkling of bells. He looked up and saw the man from the park bench coming in the door. The man seemed tired. Sam looked at the candy bar in his hand and thought about the mittens in his bag. He looked at the man's hands. They looked cold. His heart began to pound. As quick as a wink, Sam slipped his candy bar into the bag with the mittens and pressed the bag into the man's hands. Sam ran out the door shouting, "Merry Christmas!" His mom gave him a hug. "I'm proud of you," she whispered. "I know that wasn't easy, but you brought a little light into the world tonight." Sam asked his mom if they could drive by the park. As he watched the flame on a giant candle blink on and off, he thought about how unfair it was that some people didn't have a home or food. Soon it was Christmas Eve, the most special night of the year. Sam and his family gathered at their church for a Christmas Eve service. They sang songs and listened to the story of the first Christmas.
Yeah.
Then, in the darkened sanctuary, a single light was lit. That candle was used to light the other candles. And soon, everyone was carefully passing the flame from one person to the next until the whole room was filled with a magical light. Sam looked around. How lovely and how peaceful they all looked as they shared the light. Isn't that pretty? Oh, here we go. On Christmas morning, Sam ran downstairs as fast as he could. Under the tree was the train with the shiny red engine.
Yes.
And what was that? The sparkle box. Sam could hardly wait to open it. He sat on his mom's lap with his dad snuggled in close. Sam slowly lifted the lid of the box. Inside, there were just a few pieces of paper with words written on them. Puzzled, he took the papers out and began to read the words out loud. Mittens and a candy bar given to someone in need. Next one. Warm blankets and food for the homeless.
Yes.
Next one. A well in Africa that will provide clean drinking water.
Yes.
That was the list. You were right. Sam's mom explained, "Sam, the sparkle box is our gift to Jesus on Christmas Day, his birthday." He was confused. "But we didn't give Jesus a gift. We gave things to people who needed it." His mom smiled. "You're right. And no gift would make Jesus happier. He taught us that whatever we do for people in need, we do for him. So each year we'll think of some special gifts to give Jesus. We'll write down these gifts and put them in the sparkle box. On Christmas morning, we'll open the box and read out loud the gifts we gave in honor of his birthday." Sam thought about the man curled up on the park bench, the mittens and the soft blankets, the well that would bring clean water to a village in Africa. He looked at his mom and smiled through tears. "Happy tears," Sam whispered. Will you put a sparkle box under your Christmas tree?
Yes.
Let's see.
Amen. Awesome.
What do we have over here? What does this look like? Is this like a sparkly box?
It does, and it's got little pieces of paper that you can write things on that you do as gifts for Jesus.
So under the tree is a sparkle box for everybody. So you can take a box that's under the tree, and all of you are welcome to take one of these boxes and put it under your tree as your gift to Jesus, as you put in the things that you've done.
Yeah.
Right, so you'll take a box. And one of the ways that we do that, as we can get some gifts,
they help him? They can just take the box. That's fine. I guess y'all go to children's church. All right, so if y'all want to, there we go.